Hi, it's Charlie here again, and today we're going to be looking at Cave Story by Studio Pixel. Cave Story is a free indie platformer with a retro sound design and pixelated graphics. Now I know that sounds really generic, but Cave Story started in development in 1999 and it was released in 2004. Everything you see in the game was created by just one person, Daisuke Amaya, also known as Pixel, who made the entire game in his free time. Even though Cave Story has been published on many platforms and has gotten a lot of critical acclaim, there are still many people who haven't heard of it, so I'm going to run down the game right now. The game itself can be played with either a keyboard or a gamepad, and the gameplay is exceptionally smooth. Jumping is precise, fluid, and easy to combine with the shooting mechanics. Cave Story strikes the right balance between precision, speed, and timing during combat. Combat is a lot like Metroid. You get a lot of different weapons throughout the game that you can upgrade, and you can aim and shoot in 4 different directions. Also get tokens after you kill an enemy to upgrade your weapons, so they get new powers and abilities later on that become really interesting. Now the gameplay is excellent, but so is the pacing. Cave Story strikes the right balance between dialogue, exploration, logic puzzles, and backtracking. If nothing else, you can tell that a lot of thought went into Cave Story's design. The design is so good that there isn't even a tutorial to tell you how to play. The game is just so intuitive that you can pick it up and pretty much already know how everything works. So the game is pretty much flawless, and that includes the story. For a 2D platformer, the story is pretty good and is told with dialogue between characters as well as through cutscenes that you may see when entering or leaving a new area. Even though the game has a very bright and happy aesthetic, and even though a lot of the characters are cute and lovable, some parts of the plot are actually quite depressing. Now I won't spoil the game, so for this video I've only chosen to show the beginning stages of it. And I want to say that Cave Story embodies the word classic. First, it's a classic in that its gameplay and design are reminiscent of some of the best SNES games. Second, it should be considered a classic as far as indie games go, because basically it was the inspiration for so many other indie platformers. You can download Cave Story for free on pretty much any operating system. Linux, macOS, and Windows all work. You can also get the game on DSiWare and WiiWare, and even if this game wasn't free, I would still recommend it. For the end of this video, I'm going to paraphrase Eurogamer and I'll say, if this game was released 20 years ago, it would have been remembered as one of the best classic action games of all time.